Hey, what's up guys, Nick here with another Starship Troopers video, and I've done a couple videos already in the past kind of talking about crossovers between this franchise and the Alien franchise, as both of them share a lot of different similarities, and Aliens, the 1986 film, was heavily inspired by the original novel Starship Troopers. And then it was kind of funny how the 1997 Paul Verhoeven adaptation of Starship Troopers was very much inspired by the 1986 Aliens. So they kind of go hand in hand. There's so many similarities to them. They have the whole space marine aspect, the alien species that's very iconic now. Everyone knows the warrior bugs from the Starship Troopers film. Everyone knows the Xenomorphs, obviously. They're just mainstream icons now of science fiction. And I've done several videos talking about if these franchises collided, what would happen. And I wanted to talk about this video because I did come across some awesome fan art of someone who imagined an Arachnid warrior from the film's universe being infected and kind of a hybrid between that and a Xenomorph warrior. And I thought it was very interesting, and I kind of wanted to pose the question to you guys if you would actually ever like to see something like this happen in expanded media. Like, I think this would be a great kind of comic book crossover because Dark Horse is pretty notorious for doing crossover events. I think recently actually there was another publisher, IDW, that did a really cool kind of crossover with Planet of the Apes and Green Lantern, and there are also other franchises that have crossed over, like Star Trek and Green Lantern I think did one too. Dark Horse has obviously done stuff like Terminator versus RoboCop and things like that. You know, it definitely seems like comics would be the easiest way to cross over big franchises like this, and I think it's something that would actually lend itself very well. You can easily set up this scenario where like Weyland-Yutani basically comes across the Arachnids, they get some samples, and they create hybrids of the Xenomorphs that they already have in contact, or a Xenomorph hive could be set up on a planet and facehuggers are able to impregnate some of the Arachnid warriors. Now, that might be a bit more far-fetched. It would be a lot easier to just explain this kind of a hybrid as being created by scientists in a laboratory, which I think would be the best option to go with it. But leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. Would you guys like to see some sort of a crossover like this, an Arachnid Xenomorph crossover, that I think both of their species would really lend itself to, because they both have sort of a hive structure with queens at the head of them, and they all can communicate through different channels and everything, and obviously the whole space marine aspect of the colonial marines and the mobile infantry I think would get along very well. So I would definitely be into this idea, but I want to hear your thoughts down below. As always, thanks again for watching. My name is Nick, and for more on the Starship Troopers and Alien universe, subscribe to Hybrid Network.